back to Digging Georgia. I got a little update, weekly update now. I guess I'll go ahead and start with the spaghetti squash. This has been going crazy since all the little rain showers have been getting. But it's decided to climb up to here. Look at that. You know, went out here, up the gate, go to the bend, looped around on top. And this one decided he can come on out, but the back one back there, he's just living. I put this pool over it a while back because the heat was just tremendous out here, so that could be the effect on that one, not letting it grow as much. But I'll go ahead and check it out today. Put some light down there. But it's growing good. Look at it. Hope I get some squash out of it. Getting a lot of male flowers on it, so I guess the next thing will be the fruit. You know, I got the bees. They're starting to work around here now. But here's the garden itself this morning. Looking good. Looking like a garden finally. Look at that thing. Man. You come out here to the garden, you work the garden. Every day you come out and look at it, it's like your own baby, you know? And you see the progress. Pays off. Makes you feel good. I guess I'll go ahead and start with the update. First, I'll go ahead and start with this. My sunflowers, they're up. I gave it a week and I was right on that, as you can tell. Look at that, all the way down. Sunflower seeds. I just cover them up with about an inch of grass clippings. Some of them still coming up. Got a little head on there, seed on there. But inch of grass clipping, I threw them on top of the dirt. Inch of grass clippings, bam. Now that grass clippings food. So you're cutting your grass, make a pile. If you're in the garden, make a pile. You designate an area for your grass, dump it in there. Keep your grass. Good compost, probably the best compost. Save you money. Pinto beans, they're growing. I put a little trellis here. I don't know if that's gonna do any good because they're probably gonna come up here somewhere like the Kentucky Wonders. They're probably gonna do the same thing. So if they start going crazy, I'm gonna have to figure out something right here. 'Cause I didn't think they was gonna do this anyway. And I was planning it because there's a grocery store pack of beans. But look at them puffing out everywhere. My summer squash, which is separate from the crooked neck, I picked one the other day, and then he started to make some more. And I got another one on this one, on my small. Look at bee right there. Told you they coming out. He ready. He doing his job for us. Digging GA land, make stuff around it. But you can tell by the difference. There's a difference to them. They're yellow. They look like yellow squash, but they're smooth, real smooth kind. And you got my Kentucky Wonder. I got to pick a handful off because that's only 2 bushes, and they're all over the place. As you can tell, more vining. And I'm gonna take some beans off today. Like a little canopy of beans. I should have did a canopy over the garden, you know? Nah, I better not. Or like make a garden designated just over here, be a bunch of beans. You can go through the tunnel of beans or something. Habaneros, getting bigger. Still miss my ghost pepper. I had to put that flower there. Man, it's like that cricket came and ate the ghost pepper and ate the other one, habanero, that came from Walmart in the Bonnie plant. I'm glad he wasn't all Bonnie plant because he'd probably be ate up. Would suck. But my habaneros getting more stems, branches, because I'm topping them off, and it causes them to get more branches on it. So when you chop your peppers off, it makes them bushier, so you're gonna yield more fruit. But you're still gonna have to trim them as it goes because all the energies, you want all the energy to be at the top, but all the, you don't want a lot of stuff near the bottom. So when they get a little bigger, I'll trim them up. But this squash right here, I planted a couple days ago, transplanted from my seeds. I'm not sure if there's, I'm gonna have 3 of them that's spaghetti squash somewhere around here, but the rest of them are either yellow or zucchini. My other peppers, they bushing out. Got the bell peppers, Anaheims, cayenne pepper. Look at these things. They got the green right now. Long peppers, look at that. And they all got this bush, this bush, this bush, and I got 5 bushes with some peppers on it. They got a small one back there, he's trying. Some other ones in the back, they having a hard time. They've been having a hard time since they've been here. But maybe they pulled through later on, late game or something. But the cherry bombs, got 2 cherry bombs on this one. I don't know how big they get though. I'm not sure what when to pickle. Green, get 2 on this one. Then I got flowers on it now. They start to make some. I see some over there. It's little cherry balls. That one too. That one over there. They all getting cherry bombs on it now. Can't wait to try them out. Look at that kale, that monster kale, man. That's just cucumbers. Look at this thing. This thing is growing now, man. That rain's like made that thing a beast. I got the lemon, pickling cucumbers, and traditional cucumbers, and them. I don't know the name of it. I got a packet back there, but I even got some more growing. They're like them long, kind of skinny looking cucumbers growing. And these marigolds, I tell you what, if you want some flowers, just get marigold seeds, that's all. Throw them on the ground. Because look, that came up, I didn't even see it. I get these weird mushrooms around here. I ain't even gonna touch them, but I got them in some few spaces too. So I don't know if that's bad. If y'all know with mushrooms around here that shouldn't be in the garden, or just let them ride. I don't know. Maybe to keep the slugs away from my stuff. Marigolds in here starting to get little buds. Look at that, little flowers. And then peas I planted in an early video. Put some holes down here so this junk will drain. But peas are coming up. That's from a couple videos back. I just found some peas in my yard that I had in my other area, and bam, they're coming up. Peas are easy to grow. You want peas? Grow peas. I got this big old giant kale, which I want to try to do something with it. I want to try to do something with this thing, some of this stuff, because I just don't want it. All I do is chop it up, throw it in the bin, and when I trim it up to keep it trimmed, especially over this plant, that kale right there, I keep trimming these back, and they keep growing. Cabbage down here, old cabbage, a couple cucumber babies that I put down there. Probably thin, take one out, that little one down there. And I'll probably keep them together. Because when you keep stuff together, like, it's kind of stumps their growth. Keeps them slowed down. Like these kind of close together. Well, I think I thinned them out. Yeah, I thinned them out, but them two together. But these are spaced out just right. And that's why they're growing like they should. I'm gonna clip them again. Like these butternut squash, they should have been butternutting by now, because it was an old pack of seeds. I probably said that before, old pack of seeds. So I went ahead and planted some of my cucumbers that I grew from seed down here. So it's gonna take care of this trellis eventually. I spaced them out, but I still might take a few out that's too close to each other. Don't be afraid to thin your garden out, because when you thin your garden out when they're growing, I know it feels bad, but the plant's gonna get bigger, and you're gonna get more stuff on it, and it's gonna climb like it should. So don't plant too close. Like all my stuff I got back here, they're kind of too close, really. That's why they probably took a little longer than usual, but they're growing. Like this middle row of my coconut squash, see how small they are? It's because they're too close together, and they doing, but they're not big like they should be. But as you can tell, I do have some fruit on there. Got one down there. Picked 4 of them off the other day. There's one there, one down here. Got some more somewhere down there. 2 on that one. They all over the place. Yellow squash, they put out. Zucchini can be not a challenge, but they come out when they want to come out. But my tomatoes, they're starting to grow. They're starting to grow the tomatoes on there. Starting at the bottom first, it seems. Where'd it go? You see it? There it is. A few of them back there got some on there. German Johnsons. You got, I probably said in the early videos, try to get them suckers off so they grow. But once they grow to here, I'm gonna leave the suckers on there because I don't want no 6 foot, 7 foot tall tomato plant. So once they get in there, that's it. I'm not getting no more suckers off of them. Maybe I might trim a couple, but you know. These cantaloupe right there, and right there, I don't think they're cantaloupe. I got them out of cantaloupe bag, but they shouldn't be blooming like that. That looks like a cucumber, don't it? The same kind of flower. I mean, does cantaloupe have flower like that? I don't know. I never did no cantaloupe. Did some squash up a couple days ago for my planters. You know, I just didn't want them staying in the planters because they get kind of flimsy and everything, so took them out. Probably gonna thin them out too. Probably due to take that one out, and you know, baby down there. Look at that, came on up. Didn't even know he was in there. We'll see. Probably gonna have to wind up trimming them out, cutting them down. Probably won't pull them out, just trim them out. Just cut them. Okras, they're getting bigger, visible now. Corn, got corn on there, but it ain't the best. It's from the seeds, I say again, it's from the seeds I did last year, from a pack of seeds, and the bees flying around these things. Look at that. You'll see them. Bees flying all around this stuff, man. But they're making corn, but it's gonna be another corny crop. My okra did make got an okra growing down here that flowered up the other day. Got another okra plant down there. But yeah, got a little okra coming up. See, I said another day, bam, he's gonna be ready. Got another nub right there, another flower. Once you start picking them, that's it. You're gonna be picking for a long time. Look at this big mama thing down here. I'm gonna pick them off probably tomorrow because they're thumping. Hear it? You don't want the zucchini too big. You got some more zucchinis over here. Look like it might be a die-off though. Look kind of wrinkly. And one down here. I got another one on the other side. Somewhere past that flower down there, but I don't want to mess with the bees. They're flying all over the place. Kentucky Wonders going up on the trellis now. Way down there, you got the beans growing now. Got some beans out there, pinto beans. Did some more. Oh, I did a squash right there too. I ran out of spots. There might be the spaghetti squash one, I don't know. But here's some more squash over here. Playing along there, just get them out. And my radishes. I have a radish video coming up on my how I did this thing. But they're growing up. I did 2 to a hole. So I'm gonna have about 12 or so per square of the, I wrote it down, it's Cherry Bells, Scarlet Globe, French Breakfast. And they're growing good. I thinned them out to 1 per hole now. So that's what you want to do, because if you don't, they're going to be either nothing, or they're going to grow, but it ain't going to be no good sized fruit, because they're going to be hitting each other, competing with each other. A watermelon. I took 2 vines off yesterday because they're sucker vines, so I left one on there. This bee working. Look at his legs. The bee's been working. Pollen all over them legs. Black bees. I don't know what kind of black bees these are. I seen them last year. But corn fertilizes itself, but they see that pollen all on them things, right on these tassels. Take them off. Queen bee says you better come back with something. Old cabbage from last year from my crappage patch, because it didn't do too well. It's looking like a garden though. Whoa, I'm gonna shut down there. Another marigold down there. Marigolds also, besides easy growing, they easy transplant. You can put them anywhere. Man, looking good. Look at this thing. I might do the Epsom salt again this year. I did some last year. I don't think I did enough Epsom salt. I know Dan at home in the sticks, he's been trying the Epsom salt, but I was mainly concerned about my new plants, because they look kind of spotty. But they don't look like it now. Maybe just because of the heat or something. But these, maybe if I help these butternut squash out with something, that maybe they grow some for me. But I'm probably gonna dust my squash today. Get another dust. I'll try to do it once a week, but if I got a lot of fruit going on, I probably won't do it. I don't know. I did it when there wasn't that many flowers on it, but now you got stuff busting out, so I don't have to read up on that, because I don't know if anything hurts the bees or what. I don't know if it's toxic to them or just the other kind of insects. But everything's looking great though. Coming along good. I water it once a day. Close water. I got a little wand now. I get down there by the roots and try to water the roots, because it kind of promotes everything down below. Makes them grow deeper. And I can already see a change from my little pepper plants. They were looking yellow. I trimmed them up. They coming back. They coming back. Me trying. But yeah, just try to water near your plants down there, because if you water the leaves, it'll probably shock them. They're gonna absorb some stuff, but some things that this heat, man, it's not, you just don't know. You got a bad day, and you don't want nothing to put you in an emergency zone when you're growing. You want your stuff to grow good for you at a record time, or on time, or whatever. But makes you feel good though. I need to make one of them bottle trees like Dan has. I seen that bottle tree on his video, and I like to put one inside the garden. I got a lot of these old bottles right here from the old days, like old Coke bottles. I don't know what that ain't old, but old bottle like that. That's an old New Grape bottle from the 20s, 30s. Got these from the old days. Well, that's just a steak and shake cup. This old Pepsi Cola bottle. Look at that thing. Coca-Cola. I got some more in the house. Down in the city I work at, and it's been around coastal city for a long time. And along from South Carolina to Georgia, that stretch of road, they just got old bottles. They pop up every now and then, I guess from the storms and tides, and you gotta get them, man. Them old bottles is, man. I remember being a kid going around collecting bottles and getting money for it. They don't do that no more. That's what was fun, man. You hardly seen a glass bottle laying around. If a kid can get a hold of it and somebody was paying you for them, they were gone. They should do that with plastic. You wouldn't have no plastic around. Guess I can show my peppers before I get out of here. They're looking good though. I don't know where I'm gonna put my beets at. That's the thing. My beets are growing. That's because it's crooked. That's crooked. Well, the gate's not, but the thing down there is crooked. Didn't look crooked. Oh well. Anyway, let me go look at my peppers. 20-minute video already. I'll have to do some editing here. Old lettuce. I'm not gonna eat it. It's an aphid trap because I thought it was black. It's got black ants and aphids on it. So as long as they over here, they can stay. Them long stringy cucumbers I was talking about earlier, that's them right here. I grew some more, so put some more of them out there. Shosito peppers, starting to get the true leaves on there now. Put them out in the sun today. Beets, I want them to get a little bigger. I'm gonna put them out there in the sun so they start, because they're not getting full sun now. They've been over here on the shady side since they're sprouts, and but today I'm gonna put them out in the sun and let them get hardened up, and they probably grow some more girth on the stems and leaves. Same thing with spinach. Got 2 spinaches. My tomato plant from when it was inside the bin, it's about 8 inches now. 8 inches, somewhere around there. Put in a bag my mom gave me, one of the water bags, the hanging bag. But I was hoping it'll, I guess when it gets bigger it'll probably lean over or something, but he ain't going nowhere. It'll be good. I hope it's a cherry tomato. To my luck, it's probably a regular tomato. But that's it for the garden update today, or this week maybe. Might have some more. Got a 3-day weekend, so I might have some more garden stuff. And I'll plant my beets if I can get a spot out there. Put my Shositos in the sun, and y'all have a good weekend.